Greetings, Leo. Welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. As usual, we will get a rune, a tarot card, and a rune for each part of your individual aspects of your weekly rune reading here. At the end, stay tuned, Leo, because we will get a card of clarity from the messages from the Fairies Oracle deck. It'll kind of put a nice little bow on the end of it, on things here for you, kind of adds that extra bit of clarity. Okay, in your energetic past here, we have the rune of Ansus. This is blessings or challenges with communication, receiving divine downloads, prophetic dream work, deja vu, premonition, dreams, any one of your six or more than six clairs, like claircognizance, clairsentience, clairaudience, whole bunch of those, right? Is it grounded? Are you receiving and giving communication with love? Is it passing through the great love filter? Right? Are you being present in communication? Does it have invisible strings attached to it? All right, blessings and challenges with this, okay, in your energetic past here, Leo. With this is the clarifying card of the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles here is very grounded, stability. He's like AKA the sugar daddy of the tarot deck, right? So very much in his authority and abundance, and very, very sure of himself, and very not in very ego ways, just like kind of matter of fact kind of ways. So clarifying this with the rune is Yera. Yera is the irreversible rune of the year. Yera meaning year. This is the harvest time, right? So the harvest is at the end of one cycle and the beginning of a new one. The end of the year and the beginning of the new one. This is kind of like that liminal space in between cycles where you're learning with the harvest, right? What you sow is what you reap. Directly impacts the amount of harvest that you have, the quality of harvest that you have, and so on. So lessons learned. This is like not like karmic lessons or anything like that. This is more like learning about cause and effect kind of relationships in your life, and really kind of that grounded communications with that King of Pentacles there. That's really interesting because you could be viewing like communication as like a reciprocal, like what you sow is what you reap. So I put in, and then you exchange. You're maybe doing like a tit for tat, or maybe a divisive kind of setup with your how you communicate. So just take it how it resonates, leave what doesn't. In your energetic now is the rune of Manas. Manas has both of those lines going straight down. Whenever the line goes straight down off of the rune, it's like very grounding energy, right? Right now you could be looking at your grounding, your stability, right? You're grounding in your sense of where you stand in the world, your mankind, right? The rune of mankind, what you think you know, like what goes around comes around kind of stuff. But this is like your ideas, attachments to ideas, definitions, beliefs, being able to change your mind, but being present and grounded and going within for that clarity as well. Being able to accept new ideas and being able to also hold steady with your own identity, right? Or maybe even stepping into a new identity. Maybe it would challenge your blessing of like where you are in as far as your relationship with how you view yourself. Okay. Seven of Cups reversed. Okay, you feel pretty limited here, it looks like. You're feeling like you have like no options. So probably looking at this Manas more in like that negative aspect, like thinking you have these really firm attachments to labels, right? And it's just that. Well, why is it just that? I mean, can you prove it? Or is it just that because you say so? But feeling like limited is often a projection kind of energy. right? It's when we're not going within ourselves. Yeah, okay. So here's the rune of clarity for this as well, as being present, right? Reidho is like leaving, well, it could be leaving behind something, but it's also like a rune of literal travel, but this is more of being in divine flow. Reidho is like riding along with those energetic waves. You can throw a pebble into a pond, right, and try to block the wave, right, but you're not going to be able to. It'll still hit the other side and get the back of your hand. So don't resist the kind of calling there. To be present with yourself, be following your energetic path in divinely guided ways, right? So it could be blessings or challenges with like, how are you being present in your life? Are you looking at maybe leaving behind a house, spouse, or career because it's a discordant or a stagnant, abusive, or kind of just a going nowhere kind of energy? Right? Because you're feeling like you have like no options. Maybe this is feeling kind of stagnant for you. And you're looking like, okay, what is my place here? Do I stay or do I go? You know what I'm saying? In your energetic near future is the rune of Tiwaz. Tiwaz is the god Tyr's rune of showing up for others, showing up for yourself, sticking up for what is right, what is just, what is true in the world. This is like a lot of Libra energy as well. So it could be a Libra kind of person as well in your near future. But this is more grounded like that. Again, that line that goes straight down here is still very grounding energy, and in your vector of victory, sticking up for what is just, what is right, what is true, what is good. So in that sense too, it's like your daily discipline work, like you're adopting this into like your daily, like you're kind of like your personality, like your identity almost. You're kind of just sticking up for what you know is true and good, and in that sense of your identity here. You have the Temperance card reversed here to clarify. Yeah, now's not the time to go changing things. This is the time to really just kind of stick up for yourself and to stick to your dedication, your path, and your own work, your own craft, right? It's not the like a time for like going and trying to change other things around you. So this is kind of clarifying with that in your near future, just sticking to your dedication here, your craft or your hobby or your creative work, or to what you just know is your dedication, to what you know, like something you're passionate about, something you feel justified about, right? And that is kind of your path towards like your values of abundance, right? Fehu here clarifies the rune of cattle, wealth, and abundance. What do you think of abundance of? Is it abundance of money? Is it abundance of love, friendship, like power? What is it? So I think you're going to be showing up for better aspects of abundance here in your near future. Just not really time to like change other things yet. You're kind of working on yourself here. Okay. In your near future, in your what's influencing you for the now position is the god Ing's rune of Ingwaz. This is irreversible rune. See how it's the same upside down and inside out, right? So there's no reverse meaning for this. This is the rune of the seed here. See the seed being successfully planted into fertile soil. So that's in a way like a lesson in divine timing, knowing the seed will open when it needs to. It will grow roots when it needs to. It shows up, and it, it's like divine masculine, like holding that container and like letting things happen as they need to. So this is like a nicknamed also the divine masculine healing rune. You could be going through some divine masculine healing right now, Leo. Okay. Or maybe just working on that stability in your life. When the lines go like that down off of the rune, that's that stability kind of energy. blessed or challenged, but influenced here with how are you showing up with your sense of ego, right? A lot of people say kill the ego, but why would you cut off your arm despite your hand? You know, healing ego and still keeping it around and just knowing how to work with it is the way to really go on that. So and everybody has the ego, not just divine masculine, okay? Divine feminine has it too. We all have aspects of divine feminine and masculine within us. Just there's a lot of mislabeling going on there, around there. Maybe that's kind of what you're looking at here too. Your options aren't as limited as you think you are. Once you're kind of going in within and you're following divine presence and you're working with your divine masculine work, I think you're going to find your way. Ace of Cups reverse. Yeah, feeling really doubtful, maybe depressed even right now, and feeling like this is definitely not a time to begin something new, feeling kind of that way. But definitely this is a call to be present. Like now is where the fertile soil is. Now is that time. Like there's an ancient Chinese proverb out there that says the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time to plant a tree is now. So sometimes we just need a little help with that little nudge into like a positive direction. Don't be afraid to reach out for help if you need that sort of like nudge there, Leo. But okay, so clarifying this, influencing you is partnerships. All right, the divine rune of Gibo. Gibo is about gifts, giving and receiving, divine reciprocity. Again, irreversible rune, super stable. So really influence, like maybe you're like feeling a lack of stability here right now, Leo. Like, but I think maybe you're thinking, I don't want to begin anything else new right now because I am stable and I'm good where I'm at. I have this partnership. I have this beautiful reciprocity here. I have beautiful work with my divine masculine. It could go that way as well. So take what resonates here, leave what doesn't. The energies can go both ways there, and other layers in your life as well. What's your advice right now, Leo, though? Advice is in this rune of Yera. Remember how this is like that, learning the lessons here from your recent past. Right now is that time to like really reflect on those lessons learned. What you sow is what you reap, kind of stuff, Leo, okay? So definitely noticing as well, like you're in this transitional period in your life and you need to be gentle with yourself through it, right? Closing off those endings and having those new beginnings, and honoring both. And I think the more you're present and aware, and when you're honoring that and you're learning these lessons and how to address these things, it'll be like really beautiful, blessed work here for you. Four of Cups reversed clarifies this is not a time to really be closed off. This is a time to probably open up and share your heart, share your thoughts with others around you, with your tribe. Maybe have them help you learn these lessons. Maybe they're in the same kind of boat here with you. You never know. Until you have those kinds of talks with people, you wouldn't think it, right? And you can have the most beautiful conversations with a stranger just from opening up. And I think this is calling you to open up here, Leo, and just really have some nice conversations about needs, wants, constraints, limitations. What are your balances like? What are your needs like? What are your limitations? What are your perceived limitations, aka your fears? What are your fears? Yeah. And also, what makes you happy? Have those nice conversations, right? Learn those things so you can begin that thing together. I'm saying together because this Gabo, this gift here energy, maybe you've already began something, or maybe you're looking for that emotion, like Ace of Cups with that Ace of Cups energy with them, and you're maybe just having issues like being in your new beginning. And you know, when two energies get together, there's always kind of that little bit wonky. Not every energy is going to vibrate harmoniously 100% of the time. You, like a guitar or a piano or anything like that, doesn't stay in tune all the time. You have to tune it, right? And so we're kind of like that. We're vibrational beings as well. So maybe this just balancing your needs, constraints, limitations here, saying yes to those invitations of learning and closing off your old cycles and beginning a new one here. This is beautiful here for you, Leo. Let me know in the comments below how it resonates. Look at you being more present in the outcome here. Traveling, could be going places here, Leo. You could be also, you're following your joy. You could be leaving behind that job. Like this is, you're deciding like, yeah, this is me finally leaving the job, leaving the abusive spouse, right? Leaving that, the job that went nowhere, or the environment that wasn't really fostering my divinely guided path. It wasn't really driving my passion, right? If you're not loving what you're doing, then why the heck are you doing it? Honestly, yeah, I'll leave that there. So you get that more presence, divine flow, right? You get to ride along with the energetic waves. This is like Moonjo, the climb flag of success here after trial, when you feel that joy, the happiness, the celebration kind of energies, a very grounded energy, and it grew a leg, and the leg is in constant step with divine source. So constant divine lockstep with flow, or excuse me, with, you know what I'm saying, with source here. So being a lot more present and aware and being a lot more now. The Hierophant reversed clarifies this. This is interesting. So you're not listening to what others are saying. Looks like you're on your own path, your own journey. You're not listening to the so-called expert advice, because you kind of know that a lot of those so-called experts out there are just doing it for a buck themselves. So, but look at this rune of clarity here. With that, you have Iwas. This is an irreversible rune as well. A lot more strength, durability, flexibility. This is nicknamed the U rune, Y-E-W, like the yew tree. Like they think the tree of life is represented by the yew tree. Very flexible tree, right? Very durable, very strong, and very patient, very ancient trees. And they're very, so you get to adapt into this here in your near future. Like you're showing up in your strength, your flexibility, your resilience, right? I think you're closing something off here, and you're really just like moving on, and you're stepping into your inner authority and your abundance here. And you don't really need that transmutation kind of energy here, because this is all about your personal convictions here, it looks like. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below how it resonates here for you, but that's the vibe I'm getting, is those personal convictions. If this is with another energy in your life, like that spouse or that business partner or anything like that, just have those conversations about like, what are your needs, what are your fears. Have those opportunities to learn, open up, right, to each other. And you're going to be a lot more present with each other. You don't have to listen to other experts, right? And you're going to show up, maybe, I think this is you together here, in like showing up, being more flexible, durable. Look, you don't have to transmute anything, because you just did it, right? Look at you, being abundance and victorious. in your abundance and your sense of victory here. Beautiful, beautiful message, Leo. Okay, messages from the Fairies Oracle card here for the message of clarity here for this week's Divinely Guided Rune reading. Fairies are divinely guided beings who love to assist us in our journeys, and Divine loves these cards that we use as well. So Divine and Fairies, please show us one card of clarity for Leo's Divinely Guided Rune reading here for this week. One card, please, Uno. One card of clarity for Leo's Divinely Guided Rune reading, please, Divine. One card of clarity, please. One card of clarity, Fairies. I know you're being awesome and probably cheeky with me. The Fairies like to do this. Sometimes they're super talkative, and sometimes they're, I don't know, very deliberate with their energies. Okay, thank you, Fairies, and thank you, Divine. This says, get some exercise, Leo. As your body becomes stronger, you begin to feel stronger in all ways. Rawr. All right, we're going to read more about this card. Again, at the bottom it says, as your body becomes stronger, you begin to feel stronger in all ways. Leo, the Fairies know the importance of physical activity. They play, dance, and run around daily to keep themselves in good physical shape. Moreover, that exercise is the secret to lasting energy, health, and happiness. It's a wonderful stress reducer that can improve every area of your life, including your career, finances, and your relationships. You drew this card today because your body is crying out for the cardiovascular or muscular stimulation. If you ask the Fairies, they'll help you find the time and motivation to exercise in fun ways. Additional meanings for the card, Leo, are that to do something physical today, like now, just do something physical. Another meaning is to take a cue from the Fairies and take dance lessons. Another meaning here is to exercise outdoors in nature to benefit from the fresh air and sunshine, as well as increasing your connection to the Fairies. Another one is to do yoga, tai chi, or Eastern exercise techniques. Another is exercise with your children or another loved one. Another is to join a sports team or meet new friends. And finally, the last meaning here is to say positive affirmations to and about your body. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.